I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dalton Thunder Smith. He stands at 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178 centimeters. And up against them, it's Billy Dibb, standing 5'7.5" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches, nicknamed the Kid from Sydney, Australia.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. It's Billy Dibb, the former IBF featherweight champion.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Sydney, Australia, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dibb.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And that's the opening bell, round one. These two fighters are made for one another. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They miss with the jab. If you like defense, you're gonna love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Smith in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that. That jab's slick. Just the same again.
Basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. So just keep him on the end of this.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
And now you've let him back into it. Get your mind back.
One shot at a time. Set him up.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both men step back for just a moment. Dalton Smith just took a big shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Do you believe what we are seeing? The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
That counter shot lands. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The jab's working now.
Need to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Let's get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counter punching. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Swing and a miss with the hook. That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've...
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense, remember what you do.
And get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace.
There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That left hook missed. You'd like to see more jabs. And he scores with the counter. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Just misses with that uppercut. No rest for the weary. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dalton Smith on his way out, it seems. And Thunder Smith goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back and...
smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Yeah. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Get back out there and win the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Let's go out there, let's reset, forget about that round.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Round 7, here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter lands. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Smith in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just the same again.
And on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Here, and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused. Don't let...
Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't find a home for that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Now, I don't want you to
Push him back together and put it back on him this round.
take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just
Down back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
Back, get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be...
Defense, remember what you do. Good work.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about.
It worked. Stay focused.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Miss with that jab. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man. Just
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure
Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Good work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't
More
want...
shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get back.
Working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stiff.
There's the bell for round 10. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. They're both trying for a knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Billy Dib in trouble. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.